Hi there. One of the most frequently asked questions that comes up in a divorce case or a child custody case often is, how much am I going to pay in child support and how the heck is it calculated? I think the number one thing that potential clients need to know about child support is that child support is calculated on one's gross income. That means before taxes are taken out and before all the other deductions that come out of a paycheck, whether it's a retirement contribution or otherwise. Secondly, the second most important part of understanding child support and how it's calculated is there's essentially two kinds of child support cases. There is guidelines child support cases and what we call in the practice of family law above the guidelines child support. Guidelines child support is what is on the books in the Maryland statutes, and it applies to households that earn up to $180,000 combined gross, and it's uniformly applied to those households. It's a formula, and to me, I explain it as it's basically an Excel spreadsheet. Now, above the guidelines child support is a little bit different. It is reserved for cases where the two parties' combined income is over $180,000 annually, and it allows for the court to look at individual cases and look at the children's actual expenses before making an award of child support. Now, the court is free to still apply guidelines child support if they like, but they have the freedom that they don't have in a guidelines case to look at a family's particular circumstances and say, this is what I believe child support should be in this particular case. Now, what are the factors that go into child support guidelines? Number one, number of children. One child, two child, three children, child support increases but doesn't double from one child to two. Secondly, the gross income of mom and dad, or mom and dad, whatever we're doing, the gross income of each party goes in, as well as other sources of income, including if alimony is being paid in this particular case. Next is the overnights where the children spend their time. So if there's 365 overnights in a year, and they spend equal time in mom and dad's house, or mom, or whomever we're speaking about, the number of overnights is either 182 or 183. And that varies based on situations. Also, we have work-related childcare, meaning daycare that allows the parent to work. If it doesn't help assist in work, it may not be applied. And health insurance premiums. Those are the basic elements of a child support guidelines. Child support guidelines can also factor in private school tuition and certain out-of-pocket medical expenses. Now, some child support cases are simple. They're super easy. You input the data and it's over. Other cases, while the child support guidelines are set up to be simple, can get more complicated. You could have multiple forms of income. There could be a bonus structure involved. Someone could be paid on commissions. There could be stock options. That can make things fairly complicated, or at least confusing to those of you that are not regularly involved in calculating child support for people. I think the most difficult type of case is where one parent or even both parents derive their income from business ownership and they possibly pay personal expenses out of their business. So if one parent is a business owner and kind of pays themselves in different ways out of the business, those cases I think are the most difficult types of child support cases. Now, obviously, one of the topics I've kind of glossed over is the impact of the number of overnights on the child support guidelines. Any child support guideline where both parents have more than 128 overnights with the children is going to qualify as shared physical custody for purposes of calculating child support. Anything less than both parents having 128 overnights is going to be calculated as one parent having primary physical custody for the purposes of calculating child support. And that is one of the reasons why you might see some jockeying for more time with the children when child support starts to become on the table. So if you need more information about child support or how it might be calculated or what it might look like in your particular set of circumstances, don't hesitate to call us at Weinberg Schwartz 410-997-0203 for more information. If you'd like more information about myself, just check out the description of this video below. It has a link to my Twitter page, my Instagram page, and my LinkedIn. And as always, please like this video. Please share it with everyone you know. Please comment on it. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.